Grand Rising gods and goddesses, good people, bad people, all people. Welcome to Maad Reads. This is the first day, the first chapter of the very first book. Thank you all who have decided to come on this journey with me. I'm excited to see where this goes, and I'm very, very, very excited to read this book with you today because this is a very important text, transformative. It is a book that you never stop reading, and those are the best books. So, Chapter 1, Clarity. Give love words. As a society, we are embarrassed by love. We treat it as if it were an obscenity. We reluctantly admit to it. Even saying the word makes us stumble and blush. Love is the most important thing in our lives, as passion for which we would fight or die, and yet we're reluctant to linger over its names. Without a supple vocabulary, we can't even talk or think about it directly. Diane Ackerman. The men in my life have always been the folks who are wary of using the word love lightly. They are wary because they believe women make too much of love. And they know that what we think love means is not always what they believe it means. Our confusion about what we mean when we use the word love is the source of our difficulty in loving. Ooh, that's a word. Our confusion about what we mean when we use the word love is the source of our difficulty in loving. If our society had a commonly held understanding of the meaning of love, the act of loving would not be so mystifying. Dictionary definitions of love tend to emphasize romantic love, defining love first and foremost as profoundly tender, passionate affection for another person, especially when based on sexual attraction. Of course, other definitions let the reader know one may have such feelings within a context that is not sexual. However, deep affection does not really adequately describe love's meaning. The vast majority of books on the subject of love work hard to avoid giving clear definitions. In the introduction to Diane Ackerman's A Natural History of Love, she declares, love is the great intangible. A few sentences down from this, she suggests, everyone admits that love is wonderful and necessary, yet no one can agree on what it is. Coyly, she adds, we use the word love in such a sloppy way that it can mean almost nothing or absolutely everything. We use the word love in such a sloppy way that it can mean almost nothing or absolutely everything. And I think I'm going to stop right there. No, I'm going to keep going. No definition ever appears in her book that will help anyone trying to learn the art of loving. Yet she is not alone in writing of love in ways that cloud our understanding. When the very meaning of the word is cloaked in mystery, it should not come as a surprise that most people find it hard to define what they mean when they use the word love. Imagine how much easier it would be for us to learn how to love if we began with a shared definition. The word love is most often defined as a noun, yet all the more astute theorists of love acknowledge that we would all love better if we used it as a verb. I spent years searching for a meaningful definition of the word love and was deeply relieved when I found one in psychiatrist M. Scott Peck's classic self-help book, The Road Less Traveled, first published in 1978. Echoing the work of Erich Fromm, he defines love as the will to extend oneself for the purpose of nurturing one's own or another's spiritual growth. Explaining further, he continues, love is as love does. We have all heard that before. Love is an act of will, namely, both an intention and an action. Love is an act of will, both an intention and an action. Now, I will stop there because I feel like that is a beautiful point to stop off. There have been several points where I could have stopped, but I think that is what we will stop and ruminate on. And I want you to sit with what we've read this rising. And comment if anything has hit you, how it's made you feel, If you have any suggestions about reading style, if I'm going too fast, if I'm moving too slow for you, let me know. I'm open to any and everything. Love y'all. Enjoy your day. Lead with love. Thank you for tuning in to Maad Reads.